Sharp Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So there's a lot of people out here, man. I get questions all the time, and there's a lot of guys, men and women, but for this illustration, I'm going to talk about the men, because women are in a unique position in this country compared to the men. So there's a lot of guys out here that are solely dependent upon women. They live with these women. The woman pay most of the bills, or probably all the bills, because he's not working. Maybe some guys, they fall on hard times. They lost a job. Maybe they hop from job to job. Maybe they just got out of prison. There's a lot of different reasons why people find themselves in these positions, financial problems, and etc. And I've been there. Man. In my 20s, I ended up moving in with a girl, and my mom told me that ain't gonna work. As soon as you get in an argument with that girl, she's gonna kick you out. And that's exactly what happened. And then I tried it the second time because my money was low. And the same thing happened the second time. We got in an argument. It wasn't even an argument, a disagreement. She felt like, oh, you're not paying me any attention. You have an attitude. So she was basically a control freak, and she wanted me to leave. So if I had to do it all over again, I would have moved into a new place together. If you're gonna make a move make a move like that, you're better off having your own shit. And if you want to live together with a woman, because under the assumption that y'all gonna end up together in the future or get married, that's the best route to take. Don't move in with her. Move into a new spot together if you're gonna do that. And I didn't listen. I did it my way. And my way didn't work. It didn't. And my brother told me it wouldn't work, and my mom told me it wouldn't work. And hey, they were right. They knew something that I didn't know, because at the time I was in my 20s and my early 20s at that, and it was just a learning experience for me, and I just didn't know. However, I've learned a valuable lesson from those experiences in the past. And that is, you got to always have your own. You got to always be grinding. Always be striving to get better. And always have more than one income. I promised myself back then that I would never, ever be solely dependent on one man or one woman for my livelihood. If you're dependent on somebody else, your mom, your dad, your friends, your family, for your livelihood, for your well-being, you're gonna be sadly disappointed, because you have to understand, no one is ever going to care as much as you. And see, another thing that I learned over the years is, when you if you move in with a woman like that, or most people, they'll treat you bad. They'll treat you bad because for whatever reason they feel like if you're a man and you can't provide, regardless of what happened to you, regardless of the situation. But after a certain amount of time, if you're a man and you can't provide, they'll start to treat you badly. They'll start to mistreat you. They'll start to not even see you the same anymore. And that's unfortunate in this society because, we live in a capitalistic society, and a lot of women, they kind of buy into a lot of the ideas and the manipulation, and a lot of women drink the Kool-Aid, and they think just because, if a guy can't provide, he ain't no real man. And see, here's the deal. You're a man first, and hopefully who you are as a man will materialize out into the flesh. But I disagree with how a lot of women think, and that's how they think. So I said, hey, if that's the case, I gotta always be on my grind. If that's the case, because I don't think you should treat anybody a certain type of way just because of their financial hardship. I just don't subscribe to that. I don't think you should treat the homeless guy like shit just because he's homeless. I just never really bought into that. I don't think you should exploit people, take advantage of people, or just because they're not in a so-called good position in life. I never subscribe to that. If I can't help you, I'm not gonna hurt you. That's been always my philosophy. But a lot of women, a lot of people, this in general, they don't see it that way. The weaker you are, the more you get exploited, the more you get taken advantage of. That's how it usually works with a lot of people out here. Everybody's not like this, but there's a large percentage of people in this country. If you tell them what you do for a living, that's going to how you respond is going to determine how they see you and how they treat you and how they talk to you. This is the mindset of a lot of people out here. See, you have to understand, you got a lot of broken people out here. So you can't really talk no sense in a lot of these people. They're gonna believe what they're gonna believe and do what they're gonna do, and it's based on how they were raised and their past experiences. Because a lot of people have a lot of baggage, and there's just a lot of broken people out here. So it's always good to have your own shit. Now I know if you're 18, 19, or in the early 20s, you're just starting off. So I get it. But you got to keep striving to get better. You want to put yourself in a position where you will always have something to bring to the table. It doesn't matter who you meet. Out of seven out of 10 people, you want to put yourself in a position where you always have something to bring to the table. You can always help the majority of the people that you come in contact with. Just see, that's where I'm at today. Majority of people that I know, I can help them do something better than they're already doing. But they don't know that, because most people don't stick around me long enough to know that. And I do that on purpose, because when I meet people in the beginning, I don't tell them all my skills and everything that I've accomplished in life. And I do that on purpose because I want people around me that's want to be around me for me and not for what I can do for them. So that's how you want to be. You want to put yourself in a position where somebody can drop you off in a helicopter in another country and you figure it out. As long as you speak the language, as long as you can communicate, as long as you can understand body language, you'll figure it out. You're not going to starve. You're not going to end up homeless. You're not going to be walking around looking raggedy. You're not going to be walking around with your stomach empty. You figure it out because you understand human nature. That's the position where you want to get to. That's where you want to end up. You want to have so much damn confidence in yourself where it's like, I don't care what this woman is talking about. She can leave today. I'll be okay. Because there's an abundance of women, abundance of money making out here, an abundance of almost any goddamn thing I really want to do if I put my mind to it. That's where you want to be. That's where I am today. It's like, hey man, some people come, some people go. That's just what it is. Only a few people going to stick around for the long haul, for the journey. That's just what it is. So always have your own shit. I mean, if you're dependent on a woman and you don't have no skills, well, you gotta learn some skills. That's a good start. And can't tell you what skill set you should go after. That's on you. You're gonna have to figure that out. But whatever it is, you gotta be good at it. You gotta be able to make money with this skill even if you don't have a job. Because 9 times out of 10, a lot of these places are not gonna hire you anyway. If you're somebody like me. I'm just saying, that's just what it is out here. A lot of these people that work these jobs, they're just in the way. They got hired because they knew somebody. They got hired for everything else but what was on the resume. In most cases, they don't even know how to do the job correctly. And they've been there for years. But they're just in the way. So that's what you have today on a lot of these jobs. People are just in the way. And, it is what it is. But, hey, you want to set yourself up to win. That's what it is. It's chess, not checkers out here. You want to set yourself up to win. It's not about, and no one's going to feel sorry for you. Because I've been in situations where, I thought people were going to show me some type of symphony or some type of, had some type of compassion for me. I never saw it, So I made the same mistake in my 20s. And it's a valuable lesson that I learned. And, 20 plus years have went by. I haven't been in that situation ever since. I haven't had to depend on anybody for my livelihood. Sure, some people look out for me. They do favors. And I'm grateful for that. Because at the end of the day, it's a team sport out here. Nobody's doing anything by themselves out here. So if you want to do anything major, if you want to be great, it's gonna take a collective group of people to do anything in a major way out here. No doubt about it. But I'm talking about if you don't have no skills, no money, or very little money, no car, no place to live, and you have to be dependent on somebody, and you're 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, that's not the place you want to be. I know people that's in the 40s and 50s, and I know a lady that's 59 years old. She still gotta play little games and get close to people and stay close to people and manipulate her kids just so they can take care of her. And she's 59 years old, man. She never had a man or never had a long-term relationship, never been married. She's just one of these, she's just an unfit woman. With all type of psychological problems. You don't want to end up like that. You want to set yourself up to win. And nothing's going to really change until you change. That's work for me. You can want other people to change around you, because you think that if other people change around me, my life will get better. I wouldn't count on that. I wouldn't wait on that. You're probably going to be sadly disappointed again. Best thing you can do is get better. And then things are guaranteed to change. So hey, always have your own. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, check out my website, chooseyourrelationships.com. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.